Hi Andrea.
Hi.
Welcome. So glad you stopped in today. And the first thing I want to say is congratulations for taking time out for yourself. It's something as a busy woman, and that most of us don't take time for, between family and jobs and everything else that we're always doing for other people. We don't stop, take a pause, and take care of ourselves. So congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Very good. Okay, tell me a little bit about what's going on with yourself right now and why you're here.
Well, the main reason that I'm here is I've gained probably about 15 pounds over the past 3 years.
Okay.
And I'm trying to work on getting that back down.
Okay. Do you have, is it 15 pounds that you want to lose? Is it a number on a scale? Is it fitting back in certain clothes? What does success look like for you there?
Me feeling good with what I have on,
Okay.
with what I'm wearing. And it could be 15 pounds, it could be 12 pounds. I think more or less I want to get back healthy.
Healthy. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. How would health look to you? Can you define that?
Well, let's see. Me probably eating better, eating a lot more fruits and vegetables, because I have started to do that more, and being more consistent with working out and being active, because I've kind of gotten away from running, because I used to run a lot, and I've gotten away from that, so I want to get back into just being more consistent.
Okay. When you, so you've got a problem now that you can't run regularly, or you can't run at all?
I can't run probably at all.
At all?
Because of my knees.
Okay. So what type of activity are you engaged in now instead of running? Walking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what would consistent, you talk about you want to be consistent, what would that look like for you?
For me, it would be every day.
Daily? Okay.
Uh-huh.
And how long?
You mean like how long in a day? Maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Okay. What do you think is getting in the way?
Probably me feeling more tired than usual.
And what do you think is causing that?
I'm not going to say age, but probably like menopause, hormonal type things is what I think. Because I've never been at a point where I've just been, more tired than normal, or just felt different. Like I've always had a lot of energy, and I've always, just done things.
Okay.
Been always on the go.
What is your sleep like?
You know what, now actually now I sleep pretty good. I probably get into bed maybe 11, sometimes 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I sleep until 6 in the morning.
Okay.
Or sometimes 5.
Okay, so you're getting usually 7 or...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how do you feel when you wake up? Are you waking up naturally, or is the alarm going off and you're giving it a snarl face?
Oh. Well, I hate my alarm for one.
I hate mine too.
But you know what? Sometimes I'll wake up like clockwork, like at 5 o'clock, like and the alarm doesn't even go off yet.
Okay.
But then other times, I don't know if it's because sometimes I have more going on, so then I'm just more tired. That the alarm will go off and then I'll get up.
Okay. When you do exercise, what time of day do you typically exercise?
Early in the morning, like 5, 6. Yeah.
Okay. So if you could describe an ideal day to get that exercise in, what would that look like?
Let's see, I would get up at 5 o'clock and work out immediately.
Okay. And what does that workout look like?
I would go.
Where are you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's really paint like a real visual of what this ideal scenario would be for you.
Okay, so if it looked exactly the way that I wanted, I would get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then go for a run outside. Because I love to run outside. Mm-hmm. And then I would work out in a gym.
Okay.
As far as weights.
All right, we're going to come back to this.
Okay,
But now let's talk about food again.
okay.
And the reason I say that is that for most people, and
Mhm.
especially when they've hit our age range, that often they feel like it's activity that's the problem. But there's a lot of science, and I'll
Mhm.
send you some articles if you're interested in that,
Okay.
that 70 to 80% of our weight issues are not due to lack of physical activity,
Right.
it's what we're eating,
Mhm.
or not eating.
Mhm.
So I wanted to spend some time on that.
Okay.
So let's talk about what a typical day looks like for you eating-wise.
Okay.
Do you eat 3 meals a day, and what are the kinds of things that you do eat when you are eating during the day?
Well, probably about the past, since the 1st of January, since the new year, I've been eating only twice a day.
Okay, is there a reason for that?
Well, I started doing, I think it's called intermittent fasting.
Okay.
Because I've read that there's a lot of health benefits to that. And so when I do eat, the first time I eat is at 11 o'clock
Okay.
in the morning, and I'll eat like 2 boiled eggs, and I'll eat a salad. And then I don't eat again until around 6 o'clock in the evening. And that's usually like a piece of baked fish or baked chicken and some vegetables. And I drink lots of lemon water with ginger.
Great.
And I've been drinking, like recently I started back drinking green tea
Okay.
too, so to kind of change up the fluids a little bit.
So do you feel that this modality of eating that you've taken on is something you could live with for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think I could.
Okay.
I think it would be, like I said, I think it would be challenging, because the times when I do want, a Coca-Cola or whatever. Now, the times that I do, though, if it's something that, I try not to ever deny myself from having it, even if I just took a sip,
Okay.
and then I'm good.
Okay. So what I'm hearing you say
Uh-huh.
is that you're sticking to pretty much protein foods, lean
Mhm.
proteins, vegetables, and though you're not denying yourself when you have a craving for something you really enjoy, you'll go ahead and have a small amount, and that's enough to satisfy you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, we've gotten so away from, there's just so much sugar. And it's in everything.
Yeah.
And people used to eat fruit, and that was a treat. That
Mhm.
was dessert. That was something special, and now
Right.
it's just not enough.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Mhm.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're making some really, really good progress there. Okay, so you talked about this 15 pounds,
Mhm.
and I want to get a little bit deeper here. So
Okay.
this has been going on for the past 3 years. You've been trying some things.
Mhm.
Nothing's been budging the weight.
Mhm.
What is your dream in life? What do you want out of your life?
You mean as far as like what my path is, or does it have to do with weight?
No?
Oh.
Sure. Just what do you want from your life?
I want to be able to, because I love fashion, I love clothes. I want to be able to help women to feel good about their bodies and feel good about how they dress and how they look. I've always felt good about and I feel good about who I am as a person, but as far as how I look, like I don't feel as confident about, about the love handles or about the, like different parts of my body that used to not be this way. And I understand that a part of it is, getting older because, things are just gonna look different. But that's probably, that is really the biggest thing for me.
And is that about how you feel when you look in the mirror?
Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with anybody else.
Okay.
So like if one of my kids, because they're older, if they say something, because kids are always going to say stuff. And if they say something, then I don't let what they say impact me and they know that, because I have to change or do whatever it is for myself, because it's only going to last a short time if I'm focusing on what they're thinking and what they're feeling.
Okay. that's very healthy. It's
Yeah.
that's great. It's actually one of the things I think about getting older
Yeah.
is that we are more confident
Mm-hmm.
to be ourselves and speak our own mind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not all bad.
Right. Right.